Alright. Scarlet Blaze, Heroic Bloodlines.
Bloodlines.
Is there anything new to this scene, or should I just skip it?
Through a new pact with the Leicester Alliance.
Or is it the same here?
Her might at the kingdom, and though it
I don't
comes
think it's
at
gonna
a
say anything about
price,
Byleth and the
forces
mercenaries,
steadily
is it?
gain the upper hand. But the kingdom does not stand idly by.
Okay, so it's gonna be a smidge more of stuff that we've seen before it leads into more new things.
Blood of one of the 10 elites.
I think things get new again when we go to like this super big battlefield confrontation thing. So we've seen it. Okay, well, so we'll just zoom through the stuff that we've seen before. Can I, like, if we stay on easy mode, can I just do like this whole throwaway save file tonight?
The nearer we get to Blythe territory, the more resistance we're likely.
It was 4 months ago. Have we seen this? It's the same, right? It's not gonna mention anything about well, if it is something I knew, then sucks to suck. If that really is the case. Alright. So I'm gonna need at least 3 Vanguard whistles then, right? I used 2 before and I got 5, so I should have 3 more. So we should be a-okay on that front, actually. Alright, what are we discussing this time? What's on the discussion topic today? Is Fortnite actually overrated? Acquire materials to expand the training grounds, acquire materials to expand the sell items for a slightly higher price. I don't have any bullions to sell, and there's nothing I want to sell. The Battalion Guild's already maxed out, and so is the training grounds, I'm fairly certain. Like, I may as well do this, but I don't even think I'm gonna be selling anything. Doesn't even matter. Well, I have a new support conversation, apparently. Let's see here. Aha! You like me enough for us to finish off our support.
Today's training was a total mess. My feet are killing me.
We need to stay in peak shape, though. You never know when we might get tossed into a battle.
True. We've got to be ready for anything.
I think squires are amusing too.
Dreaming again? I've gotta say, you've been acting all kinds of weird lately.
Have I? I feel perfectly fine, I assure you.
You sure? Back when we had that tea party, you looked so, I don't know, sad.
I suppose I can't hide anything from you. Things like tea parties with dear friends, or seeing the trainees work so hard to improve. It reminds me of how things were before the war, if just for a moment.
You mean back at the academy?
Yes, and before that, when I lived with my mother and my little brother. It also reminds me of the time I spent studying with friends at the School of Sorcery in the capital. Things may not have been easy then, but I would give anything to return to those days.
Huh. I don't think I've ever seen you get this sentimental about something.
The feeling surprises even me. All my years, I've gone wherever the current of life chose to sweep me. In truth, I used to think nothing ever went precisely how I wanted it to. But looking back now, I realize just how joyous all those moments really were. And yes, I'm aware it isn't good to dwell so heavily on the past, but I can't seem to help myself.
And that's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with getting sentimental. Nobody's gonna judge you for reliving 1 or 2 good memories every now and then.
Thank you, truly. You're such a kind person.
Still, you shouldn't keep all your emotions bottled up like that. We might not go back to the peace of the old days anytime soon, but we can still have tea parties. I'm always here to listen if you ever need to get something off your chest, Mercedes.
You mean that? I'm so glad to hear it. In that case, why don't we have one right now?
Sure, I don't mind. But why now?
Because I used the money I'd been saving up to buy some more ingredients. Remember how we were talking about all those different kinds of delicious fruit desserts before? Well, I went ahead and whipped some up.
I could never turn down an invitation like that. Can't wait to see what you came up with.
I've had enough tea after 3 houses. Like, my goodness. Alright, we're not quite there with Balthus. We're almost there. We're so dang close. We're probably gonna be like about to get there if I just... No, not the war map. Facility can be expanded. Cool. That's pretty neat. Let's see here. If I bring in like Balthus and Shamir, yeah, you two like this, and we can go ahead and do that. I can build up some stuff with both of them, I guess, in case I use it for a
Counting on you both.
thumbnail. I'm skipping it from here.
We all must do our fair
Cool.
share.
Cool. Now we get another support conversation that's gonna get maxed out. Look at all that green. Look how satisfying it is. That's what 100+ hours does.
Today's battle wasn't half bad. And minus that close call, I guess. I tell you, when I charged ahead and saw all those archers waiting for me, a single thought flashed through my mind. Not how I'd like to go, but that's life, I guess. Phew, I was sure I was done for.
What are you talking about? It was so windy, there was no way they could have gotten a clean shot at you. You completely wiped them out. Are you telling me you didn't plan it that way?
I mean, I knew a breeze was blowing, but still.
You're right. You would have been Balthus-sized target practice if the wind died down. But you bet your life that it wouldn't, right? That's something only you could pull off. I never would have taken those odds.
It was all lady luck, pal. Pure and simple. Where's this coming from, anyway? I thought you hated all that gambling on life and death stuff.
I did, but you're living proof that it can have a place on the battlefield. You roll the dice and get the job done. Can't argue with success. I have to accept that your way actually works. All I can do is hope you win your bets every time.
Thanks for saying that, but what happened today wasn't calculated at all. Things were going great, then I got carried away and made a stupid mistake. It just so happened that the wind was blowing the right way. Otherwise, I'd be dead.
You mean it was all just a coincidence? Well then, color me surprised.
It was a complete fluke, honest. That's why I was gonna tell you I've learned my lesson. That I'm done gambling with my life.
Really? That's the best idea you've ever had.
But since you admitted my way has merit, I think I'll keep rolling the dice. I gotta do what works for me, you know? Can't let one close call make me lose my nerve.
Wait, what? Isn't that what almost got you killed today? I take it back. You are definitely gonna die. Please stop.
Nope. Too late. A warrior doesn't go back on their word after all. We might have had some misunderstandings along the way, but what's important is that you learn to accept me for who I am. Right?
In that case, what about you saying you weren't gonna bet your life on this stuff anymore? A warrior doesn't go back on their word after all.
That doesn't count. I only said I was gonna tell you.
Sure, whatever you say. Your logic is flawed, but it makes a tiny bit of sense.
I know, right? You're a good sport, pal. If you still want to grumble about it, we can hash things out later when we're celebrating our victory.
Fine, I can live with that. It's a tough job, but someone's got to talk some sense into you.
Well, another support conversation. Maxed out! Am I already maxed with Yuri? Yeah, right there. I already am, so it's just Shamir for me. So, the newest one that we brought on properly, Yuri, what does he have left to do anyway? Conversation-wise? Nothing. Okay, well. So we should basically have every support maxed by the end of this throwaway save file. All the ones that, you know, you can get within Scarlet Blaze at least. Well, except for Byleth and Gerald. Since we kind of murderized Gerald. Oh yeah, we never went to the mountains because we never unlocked it before. Well, it's unlocked now. It is unlocked now, but it might just be something that we do in the next, like, full playthrough. What it might be. So, the only one who isn't maxed with me now is, Shamir. Is the case. So, let's see here. Let's do my unit and Shamir. Yeah, there we go. And then Yuri has a few C ones. Well, just, yeah, sure. Why not? Well, you don't really have anyone there, Edelgard. Just do that. I mean, does Ferdinand have anyone? Yeah, sure. Does, yeah, I'll assign someone to Edelgard later. Let's see here. Manuela and... Sure, Raphael. Yuritsa and... Marianne, sure. Who else is exclusive? I don't think anyone else is exclusive. Monica. Oh, I think Monica's done, right? No, Monica still has a few C's that she can get. Is certainly the case here. And then we'll just, I don't know, focus mostly on the Black Eagles. Since while I can get them in other routes, I'd be focusing on, you know, those respective houses for those routes, for the most part. I don't know, how about Petra this time? And then we can say, Bernie, sure. So let's see here. So Shamir would like to be a mage. And then Lorenz would like to, I don't know, be a thief. For funsies. Because sure. Because sure? Nope. No. I was mashing it a little bit too fast there. Yeah, I'd rather save Swordmaster for, you know, gameplay if it really comes down to it. Because I actually really like playing a Swordmaster. And then we can do, say, Armored Knight. We can have Yuritsa and Dark Mage, sure. And then, yeah. Do that. Whoop-a-bop. Look at all the things we're getting. Alright, Marianne now gets a Dorte, I guess. Gets to do Dorte things. I don't know. Yeah! So many things that I might never use, that I might use, but we'll see. Okay, so the only mastered thing here is Petra's thingamabob there. Wow, you're about to have all your advanced class stuff done and just have master classes left. So we're getting there. No! Gosh dang it, I was mashing A too fast. I'm just gonna start mashing B instead, so I don't accidentally do that. That's my plan here. Okay, and then Dark Mage is mastered. So, I guess we can do War Master. I mean, I plan on the next full playthrough being a male Shez anyway, so we can always do it then. Let's just do Wyvern Rider. Let's just do that, how about? Sure. Ferdinand can, yeah, sure then. Grappler. Do that. And then successive training. Yeah. Whoop, yeah, start mashing B. Probably better than mashing A. That's the wrong one there. And then Raphael can work on... I should give him some intermediate skills, I guess. So, Mage. And we can go ahead and do successive training. So that's all my points, right? I believe that's all my points. Lots of skills and stuff. Cool. Oh, thanks, man. It really means a lot to hear you say that. Like, who would I do stuff with at this point? Like, I can do it for renown. I guess I'll, you know, dip in and out of raising Shamir's thingamabob by using Vanguard whistles. Is what I'll do. Ah! We actually got the thing! We have Arvel's Paralog. Okay. That I would actually want to challenge myself on a little bit more. Wait, if I get a large bullion for capturing it, or is that like an S rank reward? Hold on. But we do have Arvel's Paralog available. Yeah, we've seen it. What's going on with his father's whereabouts, huh? Okay, that's the S rank reward. Is what it is. Cool. Can't hold any more supplies, so yeah, I'll go back in a hot second. I don't know, freaking give me the bean. All enemies defeated in this chapter. So let's see here. I get a training point for that and an activity point for that. I'm going to prioritize the training point. That's what I'm going to do.
So, this is probably a giant waste of everyone's time, but I've got an idea.
I completely forgot to dip into here. And, you know, get the supplies and go do the chore thingamabob with Shamir. And now she wants to go on a, on expedition, so we can see the mountaintops for the first time. I would need to open that tab again that, gives me answers and stuff, because, you know, Shamir's the only one that doesn't think I'm amazing yet. And that needs to change. So, we can go ahead and do, I don't know. Yeah. And then if we, oh yeah, there's always giving gifts as well that I have a whole bunch of. But, you know, I may as well be using my activity points when I have them to use anyway. Alright, let's see here. So, Fire Emblem 3 Hopes. All
This isn't a recon mission then?
expedition
That's fine.
answers.
I'm up for anything.
Let's go to the mountains, because we haven't gone there yet. Yeah. Yeah, that's a new one, right? Why is it here? Because we've been to Waterfront, right? You think mountains would be like the last one? What do I know? What do I know? Alright, let's go to the mountains. Yeah, sure will be. So let's see here. So Shamir, I'll probably end up using this for thumbnail. So, boobity-bop. Alright, this is not a great site. It only gives a few answers here. I think this was the site that I used before. If it felt like an insurmountable climb, you've reached the peak of a small mountain, you shrug off the ache in your body and bask in the natural
This
beauty.
would make a good vantage point. Oh, sorry. Old sniper habit.
Well, maybe it should turn into a vantage point. I don't know. We're enjoying a pleasant stroll around and Shamir decide to take a break. So let's see the mountains. Okay, well, it's a bunch of trees and like hills and stuff. It looks kind of like when I was hiking through the Rockies. Except without, you know, a gentle stream down below. Or maybe there is a gentle stream down below, who
I don't
knows.
feel like we have to talk. I'm good with silence.
I talk because I want to. According to this website here.
It'd be
Doc.
pretty great if you came from outside Fodlan too. Of course, there's no evidence of that.
Laugh and agree that it would be neat.
All right.
Cool. And then finally,
Nice and quiet.
nod quietly.
Need something?
What do you mean need something? I nodded quietly. What do you want from me? Perfect conversation. Bam. All right. What do you say?
Magda and Fodlan aren't so different. Looking at me and you proves that.
Neat.
I'm not carrying a concealed weapon today. Let's just leave it at that.
Well, I don't think that
I'm
there's...
a spy who used to
Oh.
hide daggers in her
There is
hair.
other dialogue. Okay, I guess that's all the dialogue. We're out of here. We outie.
Enjoyed that more than I thought I would. Maybe hit me up again sometime.
Well, maybe I will if you don't like me enough yet, but if you do like me enough, then we're probably never doing that ever again. Yeah, I guess we're never doing that ever again. Alright, sweet. The final thing to turn green here, apart from, yeah, you know.
That's hilarious. Who knew there could be a merc like that?
Yeah, eats ate with a completely straight face, too. I take my pay in apples. This guy would storm onto the battlefield lugging around a sack full of apples. Truly one of the strangest things I've ever seen.
I guess you could say he was hungry for battle. Wish I could have seen that myself.
He was probably the best smelling guy out there. I'll give him that. That reminds me. Remember when you asked about my past?
Yeah, sorry if that was out of line. I shouldn't have pried.
No, it's okay. Actually, I thought I would tell you, if you're still interested.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. It's not much of a story anyway. Besides, it's already been 7 years. I used to belong to an organization that was less a group and more like one giant mercenary state. Not the kind of place you go for building bonds of trust and camaraderie. Still, there was one person there who I thought of as a partner. As you can probably guess, he was killed. And that was that.
Yeah, that's how these stories always end. I know it was a long time ago, but I'm really sorry. But why'd you want to tell me all of a sudden? I thought you hated talking about your past.
I felt a little guilty. You shared your story with me earlier, but I didn't tell you mine. At the time, I wasn't about to go telling some stranger all about my past. But now I think you're at least somewhat trustworthy. So I told you. That's all.
Seriously? Wow. I'm really happy to hear that, especially from you.
Why? Everyone here adores you. I'm sure you hear stuff like that all the time.
All the time? Come on, that's an exaggeration. I've always felt that you were a more distinguished mercenary than me. Earning recognition from a merc I respect is a real honor.
So if you see me as some sort of senior mercenary, I guess that makes me the mentor in this relationship.
I guess.
I see. All this time I've been treating you like an equal, but maybe I should have been taking you under my wing instead.
Why'd the music suddenly get quieter? I don't know.
Oh, that's okay. Fellow comrade suits me fine. Just treat me the way you always have.
I was kidding. I never planned on treating you any different, whether you wanted it or not.
Now the music's almost completely gone.
I should have known. That's why I like you, Shamir.
It's been fading out throughout the cutscene. I'm so confused. Weird. Anyway, now look at all that green. Bam! Oh, you love to see it. It's so satisfying. But now, what the heck do I do with these activities? What even? Just try to get a bunch of C's and get renown and stuff?
To make yourself useful?
Like, let's see here. Okay, well, he'd like to get a little smidge of stuff with Raphael, so we'll do that. Nice. Cool. Alright, who else wants the tiniest little smidge of supports? Sure. Sure. Let's do that, I guess. Bam. Cool, there at sea. Yeah, sure. And then we... Sure. Do that, I guess? Do the thing, Bob. Perfect. We got Pokemon Violet version.
We all must do our fair share to make yourself useful.
Yeah, I am making myself useful here. Oh, okay, cool. We can do that. We can do that thing, Bob. Perfect. Nice.
We all must do our
Get a whole bunch of renown. We're doing a whole lot of caring for the horses here. Sure. Sure. Great. Okay, neat. One more point, and then we'll just, like, I don't know. Sure. Sure, let's do it, I guess. Great. Okay. Okay, cool. I know, I'm out. See you later. Another training point, so let's see here. So Shamir's the next thing that she's gonna want to work on is, I don't know, Armored Knight for funsies. Alright, so use that training point. Yeah, cast them spells, Yuritsa. Man, if only it was a perfect for Bernadetta's group and she mastered that. At least Mercedes mastered her thing. Yeah. Light Blade, cool. Cool, alright, I don't have enough training points. Okay. 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 Now then, let me just... Oh yeah. Now visit Anna's shop and camp. Boobity bop. Backdoor intel. Some materials and stuff. Cool, facility can be expanded. Here's my last Vanguard whistle for now. Oh, that's another training point as well. Is what that is. What? Why was it showing down here for a second? Alright, thank you. And we get, select 2 units to increase their support points. Gosh dang it. Who then? I don't know. Someone exclusive then? I don't know, these two. There. Cause sure. Sure, cool. I'll take it. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, we look back at camp. We'll go to the shop. We'll expand whatever facility. So, yeah, let's see about expanding that facility first. So Facilities Master. Very soon we're gonna be done with the Facilities Master forever. Tactics Academy. Allows stats to be increased beyond their limit at the Tactics Academy. I am intrigued about that. Let's see here. Allows for an even higher unique tactical ability level, which can be raised at the Tactics Academy. You know, I don't really have a whole lot of funds right now to be raising tactical thingamabobs anyway. So, I am intrigued about this stat cap thing. I might not use it. I just want to see what exactly is going on here with it, you know? I just want to have a bit of a look-see.
My instruction comes at a high price.
Because increased stat limits, huh? Yeah. Say how to suppress one's natural thresholds. It allows level and stats to be increased beyond their limits. Because my charm is maxed, right? So I may as well. FYI, in cases of interest, new Switch copies of Persona 5 Strikers are on sale with Video Games Plus for $30 Canadian right now. Another Muso game, like, you know, I was literally just talking earlier this stream about, ooh, yoink. I think I probably already have it. I was literally just talking earlier this stream about how, you know, recently I've been playing Persona 5 as well. And I figured if I ended up liking the game that I would probably play Strikers sometime down the line. And I have wound up enjoying that so far. And in that case, unless something drastic happens in the playthrough, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I hate Persona now. Unless something like that happens, which I doubt, I'll probably end up doing Strikers sometime down the line. So it's probably good to keep in mind. I'll send it to myself in my Discord server that I just used to, you know, send myself notes about things. Let's see here. Video Games Plus Persona 5 Strikers. I'll write down. And one of the playlists that I have on this channel, I always have like an individual playlist for like every like singular playthrough of something that I do, unless it's multiple playthroughs of the same game like this. But you know, one game, one playlist. But I also have like a collective playlist for everything in that series. Like this is part of the Fire Emblem series, for example. But I've also thrown it in another playlist on the channel called the Nintendo Warriors series, which is just all the Warriors games that we've done. You know, so Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. And if I end up doing Persona 5 Strikers, I'll probably throw that into the playlist as well, but then I'll have to change the playlist name from Nintendo Warriors series to just like, I don't know, Warriors games or something like that, I don't know. But yeah, that might be the, next thingamabob under the Persona handle after 5 is done, because I have actually enjoyed 5 thus far. And, you know, I've enjoyed these Nintendo Warriors games, these Koei Tecmo Warriors games here. The Legend of Zelda ones and the Fire Emblem ones. They've been pretty darn fun. So I wouldn't mind trying out the one for Persona 5. I could see myself giving it a go. But, you know, who knows if the day will ever come. If it, you know, it might never happen, but if the day will ever come that I ever actually play a tried and true Dynasty Warriors game. Might not ever happen. We shall see. I was mashing A bit too hard there. Let's not forget to do... Whoa. Didn't actually mean to go to Supply Master, but,
So the lifeblood of any army.
do that.
Everything has its use.
Yep, I'm sure it does. Alright, let's see here. I think Anna gives the exact same prices as the main shop anyway.
Hello there.
Is the case.
Nothing but the
You
best
just
for
offer,
Nothing but the best for
you know,
you.
some more
Nothing
there.
but the best for you. Come
Well,
on,
I guess there's nothing but the best for me.
I carry a little of everything here. You've got
Okay.
an eye for quality, friend.
Yep. And there's one thing that I'm known for, it's my eye for quality. That's me. Alright. Now then. This is one of the things that I wanted to do. Like, this is a, you know, exclusive to New Game Plus and only if you go against Byleth, and apparently gives some more Arvel backstory. This is one of the key reasons why I wanted to do this throwaway save file. One night, as the war rages on, you have a mysterious dream. In it, you see an individual who bears an uncanny resemblance to Arvel. Okay. Let's play for the selected area.